I want to comment on a few things. I think we're still mourning, barely. Senator Newman said something in his remarks about the transportation bill, that Minnesotans are counting on us getting this done today, and he's right. And Senator Coleman, and we are so glad to see you here and so glad that you and your whole family are healthy and doing well, made some very important remarks about the work we're trying to do and that we do work together. But I want to reflect on where we are. It is June 24th. We have 6 days left to get this budget finished without having shutdowns. And I want to talk about this larger process because I really do think that as good a job as we're trying to do here in the Minnesota Senate, that we are overall not doing the best that we can for the people of Minnesota. Senator Newman talked about the transportation bill and contractors. When we had the environment bill up the other day, we talked about state parks and the reservations and the weddings for people who may have had to postpone weddings a year ago, and we're counting on that. And we pushed that through, which is good. Our state is in the middle of a very big drought, and our ag department right now is really focusing on preparing for a shutdown that we all hope won't happen, when they really should be focusing on farmers. There is a piece today by Kevin Featherly in his new Substack called Session Law, where he interviews Commissioner Schnell, and they are having to talk about contingencies and what might need to happen if we don't fund the Department of Corrections 6 days from now. This is an unacceptable place for us to be. We knew at the end of session, because of the late information about the federal funds, that we weren't going to make it and that we needed a little bit of time to figure that out. We could have done better and had more done before June 14th and done this in an orderly way and done it more quickly and not pushed to this brink. We are too close, and the end's not exactly in sight yet. We have a responsibility and an obligation, all of us, to do this. We need to get this done as soon as possible. We should have had a more open and transparent process, but here we are. And I was so frustrated that this body didn't have any work to do yesterday. We basically took the day off. And that's not okay with 7 days left before we hit a shutdown. We've been doing it. And I want to say I'm really proud of the Senate DFL caucus, because we've been working as a functioning minority. But what we've seen over in the House, the stalling, the filibustering, the delays, that left us with no work to do yesterday, basically. And it's delaying the process, and it's hurting Minnesotans. This is what it means to be a functioning minority. We're still in the fight. We're still fighting for our values and the things that we believe in, whether it's schools, particularly coming out of a pandemic, and our students, making sure everyone has access to affordable health care, fighting for working families and for workers who have paid a really steep price over the course of this pandemic. Infrastructure, which is not only a great investment in our state, but also the good jobs that it brings. A clean and healthy future for all, a strong democracy, and making sure that we're protecting the rights for everyone to be able to cast their vote. We have debated, we have offered amendments, and we have participated in this process, but we're still here to do our job and get it done. And so I want to thank the members of this body, especially the members of our caucus, for staying focused on that. It is not okay that the delaying tactics that have happened in the other body are continuing to happen. We should be able to get this done right away. And I hope everyone will continue to put pressure on those who would stall this, because every day matters. Every day of these next 6 days matters. And we need to get this done as soon as possible, because the closer we get to June 30th, the greater the waste of time and taxpayer money that we have not gotten this job done yet. So thank you to all of us in this body for your work and your dedication to staying focused on getting the job done. But the Minnesota legislature as a whole, and by that I mean the House Republicans, have failed us. Thank you.